Growing up in San Francisco as the oldest of 6 children, Chris Mavridis can remember the exact moment that he fell in love with baseball. It was April 1958, and his father and grandfather held his hands as they led Chris up the ramp to see the San Francisco Giants. When they emerged into the brilliant sunshine, spread out before him was a vast expanse of bright emerald green grass. He was enraptured by the distances the ball flew and how the players glided across on that breezy blue sky afternoon. After a brief stint of playing semi-professional baseball, Chris had a successful career in computer technology. In 1986, he met Elizabeth, and they were married 2 years later. For over 20 years, the two enjoyed wonderful days together, many of which were spent behind the Giants' dugout. In 2001, Chris was introduced by one of the ushers at the ballpark to another passionate Giants fan, Robert Sokolov. Bob, who was one of the principal partners of the San Francisco Giants, and his wife Audrey became good friends with Chris and Liz. They would often meet to discuss many of the players and watch games together. Then, in an ironic twist of fate, Chris joined the ranks of one of baseball's legends, Lou Gehrig, when he was diagnosed with ALS in 2009. As Chris slowly lost his ability to speak, he began writing to communicate his thoughts. He would often write about his personal experiences watching and playing the game. Chris first shared his stories with friends and then posted on baseball blogs. He was surprised by the overwhelming positive reaction.
I kept reading the stories and saying, they're pretty darn good. And why not publish them? So I went to Chris. I said, Chris, can you get all of the stories and emails you've sent out and let me accumulate them and see what I can do with them? I got them all together and I sent them to my granddaughter, Jill. She recently graduated from the Art Institute in Portland. So then I went to Larry Bear and said, Larry, I need some help. I need to get some photographs.
Bob Sokolov, I have to say, has been really, in many ways, the sort of archivist, as well as the conscience of, as well as the traditionalist of our ownership group.
You guys came to me, and Chris said, could you write a little blurb, for the back of the book, on the cover? And I said, I'd be very happy to. And I started writing, and I realized that I kept writing and kept writing because of what Chris meant to me and the work he did. He is the most courageous, remarkable person I have ever met in baseball. What separates baseball from all the other sports are the stories of the game. These stories that cover more than 150 years of baseball connect families, friends, co-workers, and strangers in the sweetest way.
The end result was beautiful and moving. A collection of short stories and remembrances that take readers through the history of the iconic San Francisco Giants, while at the same time redefines what it means to be living with ALS.
Here at AT&T Park, an important day here at the Yard. It is ALS Awareness Day, and the Giants welcome patients, caregivers, and local community partners to the field before the game to help raise awareness for this disease.
Fans, the Giants are proud to host ALS Awareness Day at the ballpark to celebrate the ongoing partnership between advocacy organizations working together to strike out this disease. Also joining us are the recipients of the 2017 Spotlight Award for their commitment to raise awareness for ALS, Chris Mavridis and Bob Sokolov. They recently published the book, Falling in Love with Baseball, available now in the Giants Dugout store.
We are grateful to Chris and Bob. We applaud their efforts in raising awareness about ALS and its impact on those living with the disease and their loved ones.